Thank you so much, and let's hear it for the Ocean City Pops, everybody. It is so great to be back here at my home at the Music Pier, right here on the beach, with some fantastic music for you this evening. This is such a fun program. So coming up next, this is one of two brand new arrangements that were written specifically for the Ocean City Pops Orchestra with one of our arrangers. Actually, how many of you heard our Top Gun arrangement earlier this summer? Just by a round of applause. Yeah. So his name is Mark Douglas, a friend and colleague of mine, brilliant arranger, and you'll hear his work in this next piece. But first, we are going to give you a library presentation. Oh, actually, sorry, no. We have a librarian as our guest. But she actually is a knockout singer, performed on Broadway, and she's right here in Ocean City and right here on this stage. It's such a pleasure to introduce the fabulous Miss Sara Maimone.
I remember when you were here and all the fun we had last year. Pretty lights on the tree, I'm watching them shine. You should be here with me. Baby, please come home. If there was a way, I'd hold back this tear.
Let's hear it for Sara Maimone, everybody. Let's hear it for Mr. Barry McCommon on the bass trombone solo. Yeah, we should have librarians come sing more often. Fabulous, fabulous. Oh, so the next piece, it has a word I use often in the title, Christmas favorites. So we'll just get right to it. Some of your Christmas favorites, here we go.
coming tonight. This has been so exciting for me. It's my first return to the stage in 23 years. So this has been, thank you. This has been quite an experience from start to finish. From my first conversation with Vince in selecting the music, to rehearsal today with this incredible group of musicians. And when we selected the music, of course, he wanted to do one of his favorites. I wanted to do one of my favorites, which will come in the second act. But this next song is one of Maestro's favorites. And it was written in 1962 during the Cuban Missile Crisis. It was written as a plea for peace. And I think in today's world, we should also be praying for peace all over. So our next song is Do You Hear What I Hear?
Said the night wind to the little lamb, do you see what I see? Way up in the sky, little lamb, do you see what I see? A star dancing in the night with a tail as big as a kite, with a tail as big as a kite. Said the little lamb to the shepherd boy, do you hear what I hear? Ringing through the sky, shepherd boy, do you hear what I hear? A song, high above the tree, with a voice as big as the sea, with a voice as big as the sea. Said the shepherd boy to the mighty king, do you know what I know? In your palace warm, mighty king, do you know what I know? A child shivers in the cold. Let us bring him silver and gold. Let us bring him silver and gold. Said the king to the people everywhere, listen to what I say. Pray for peace, people everywhere. Listen to what I say. A child, sleeping in the night. Let us bring him goodness and light. Let us bring him goodness and
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Sara Maimone. Actually, the first time I ever heard that song, it was actually given to me by my piano teacher when I was 7 years old. So that's when I first discovered the tune, and yes, that is one of my... Yeah, you got it, absolutely. Yeah, for those of you that didn't say the word favorites, you need to come to our concerts more often in the summer. We'll talk about more after intermission in the second half. So, yes, oh goodness gracious. This one really is one of my absolute, yes. It comes from the Nutcracker, which of course is played throughout the world during this time of year. And it gets played so often, people often forget what a magical musical score that it is. So this particular piece happens near the end of the first half, and it's this beautiful pas de deux before all the snowflakes come out and twirl and twist everywhere. Of course, I love the Nutcracker. I love the music so much, and I've been very lucky to conduct it quite a number of places all over the country. But the one thing about conducting for ballet, and I love working with ballet, I love collaborating with dancers, but the thing is, you're often tied to what they do with their choreography. So oftentimes you have to take a particular tempo that maybe musically I'd want to do otherwise. And usually this piece is choreographed very slowly. So I love doing this as a standalone musical piece because it really gives me a chance to work with great musicians and sort of meld and play and twist around with it. But it's really magical stuff, and I'm very excited to share this with you tonight. So it has the very sort of ordinary title called Scene 8, but I promise there's a lot of magic in Scene 8. Here comes the first act pas de deux from the Nutcracker. Now, interestingly, I do enjoy this song because, of course, those of you that know me well know I have a close connection with the sound of music. But even though the song is not, I love the song, don't get me wrong, it's a great song, but it doesn't necessarily make my list of, yeah, but it's called My Favorite Things. And it's a great way to end the first half. And once again, I mean, goodness gracious, how spectacular. Welcome back to the stage, Miss Sara Maimone.
I had to pick this song because, as Maestro said, 23 years ago I was on Broadway in Cats. So of course I had to pick a song from a Broadway show to perform tonight, being My Favorite Things, written by the incredible Rodgers and Hammerstein. Some of my favorite things, just so you know a little bit more about me, is of course living in this incredible city, Ocean City. My husband and I have been residents for 23 years. I love food, believe it or not. I'm a good eater. I had a huge steak dinner before I came on stage tonight. Thank you, Yanni's. I love books, hence me being a librarian. One of my favorite things is sitting right here in the front row, my niece, Julia, my goddaughter. And one of my absolute favorite things about Christmas and one of my favorite memories is also sitting here in the front row, my beautiful mother-in-law and my father-in-law. Every year when I walk into her house, it is like walking into a Christmas store. Every square inch of the wall, every place in every corner, the toilet paper roll sings Christmas carols. They change their doorbell to make Christmas music, and it is just one of the most spectacular things I have ever seen. So those are some of my favorite things, along with Broadway music. Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. Cream-colored ponies and crisp apple strudel, doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzel with noodle, wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favorite things. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt into spring. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad. Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. Cream-colored ponies and crisp apple strudel, doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzel with noodles, wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favorite things. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt into spring. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so
Let's hear it again for the fabulous Miss Sara Maimone, everybody. Oh, this is such great fun. Let's hear it one more time for Sara. What an amazing job she's doing. So we've got one last number for you, and boy, I still remember I was very young. You know, the Charlie Brown special that they always play on television, or at least they used to play it. Now you gotta find it online somewhere. But boy, the music made such an impression on me, and I've always been drawn to music and drawn to the piano from a very, very young age. I remember hearing all this creative, brilliant, and now iconic music written for the Charlie Brown specials by the legendary Vince Guaraldi. And a few years ago, I found this particular arrangement of Christmas music. So we put our own little twist in it during the famous Linus and Lucy portion. We actually do the original Linus and Lucy without full orchestra, but otherwise you'll hear some of, again, the greatest music ever written for Christmas right here on the stage. We close the first half with selections from Charlie Brown's Christmas. Thank you all so very much. Allow me to introduce you. You heard a few solos from her in that last piece. She is the newest member of the Ocean City Pops Orchestra. She won the audition this past spring, and this is her first time playing concertmaster for me in a concert. Please give it up for the fantastic Miss Mary Loftus, everybody. So this is another one of 7 new pieces that I've added to the famous library that's upstairs on the 2nd floor. Those of you that have been oh my goodness gracious, you look very Christmassy and wonderful. So our library upstairs has over 3,000 pieces, but interestingly, there weren't very many Christmas selections. So over the last few years, last year, this year, I've added to that, and there are 7 brand new pieces, including this one, and we have got a phenomenal singer to sing it. I'll give you 3 guesses who it is. Please welcome back the fabulous Miss Sara Maimone, everybody.
Sat upon your knee, I wrote to you with childhood fantasies. Well, I'm all grown up now, but still need help somehow. I'm not a child, but my heart still can dream. So here's my lifelong wish, a grown-up Christmas wish, not for myself, but for a world in need. No more lives torn apart, that wars would never start, and time would heal all hearts. Everyone would have a friend, that right would always win, and love would never end. This is my grown-up Christmas list. What is this illusion called? The innocence of youth. Maybe only in our blind belief will we ever find the truth. There will be no more lives torn apart, that wars would never start, and time would heal all hearts. Everyone would have a friend, and right would always win, and love would never end. No, this is my grown-up Christmas list. This is my only lifelong wish. This is my grown-up Christmas
So now that we're all grown up, instead of writing lists, we're just going to talk to Santa directly. I'm going to tell him everything that I want. Santa baby, just slip a sable under the tree for me. Been an awful good girl, Santa baby. Hurry down the chimney tonight. Santa baby, a 24 convertible to light blue. I'll wait up for you, dear Santa baby. Hurry down the chimney tonight. Think of all the fun I've missed. Think of all the fellas that I haven't kissed. Next year I could be just as good if you check off my Christmas list. Santa baby, I want a yacht, and really that's not a lot. Been an angel all year, Santa baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. Santa honey, one little thing I really need, the deed to a platinum mine, Santa baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. Santa cutie, and fill my stocking with the duplex and checks. Sign your X on the line, Santa baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. Bought at Tiffany. I really do believe in you. Let's see if you believe in me. Santa baby, forgot to mention one little thing, a ring. I don't mean on the phone, Santa baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. Hurry down the chimney.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Sara Maimone, everybody. So this next piece is a piece, oh, by the way, that arrangement of Santa Baby was the same arranger that we hired for the piece in the first act, who did the Top Gun arrangement earlier this summer. So again, just brilliant, clever arrangement, really brought it to life here, and glad to premiere it here tonight for the very first time. Our next piece I added to our famous library upstairs last year. I think the simplest way to put it is imagine taking some popular Christmas carols, but putting them into the sound world of The Nightmare Before Christmas. So sort of like fantasy and mystery and wonder and a little bit of darkness in there too. This is called A Christmas Fantasy. So, folks, now comes, there's so many great moments in the show, so many great songs, but I have a special place in my heart for this next moment. That's because we need you. And you are going to sing these Christmas carols along with us. Now, this is not like a test of your lyrics knowledge. We actually will put the words up on the screen for you. So, thus, that gives you a great incentive to just sing your hearts out. And these arrangements, those of you that are regular attendees of Ocean City Pop shows, are by the hand of the legendary Johnny Warrington, was music director for a few years, and we have dozens of his handwritten arrangements. In fact, I'll show you. The cameras are off, but this is actually just paper with pencil. Like almost all the parts in the orchestra are handwritten by him, and the dozens of arrangements that are upstairs, many of them are in his own hand. Like one eraser will remove this from history, which is kind of scary. So these are his arrangements of these Christmas carols, and we are delighted to have you join us in some Christmas spirit. And can't play the music if it's on the floor. That won't work very well. There we go, great. So first up is, let's see. Oh, come all you faithful. Do we have the words? Do we have words? Oh, I hope we've got words. Oh, boy. Yeah, yes! Hallelujah! Great, beautiful. So, folks, we'll do 2 verses of O Come All Ye Faithful. In the program, do you actually have a list of the songs we're doing? Okay, great. Well, I'll call them out right here and have the words there. Here we go. This is O Come All Ye Faithful, everybody, and we'll give you a little intro. Yes, if we could actually bring the house lights up a little bit more here for a grand sing-along. There we go. Then I can see who's singing. All right, next up. Oh yes, Silent Night, we'll just do 1 verse and we'll give you an intro. Here we go, Silent Night, everybody.
Round yon virgin
And last up is Joy to the World, 2 verses. Here we go. Give yourselves a big round of applause. Thank you so much, everybody.
So now we've come to one of my favorite songs. It was sung by 2 of my favorite classic vocalists, the incredible Judy Garland and, of course, Frank Sinatra. It's been sung many times, many different versions, but those are 2 of my favorites. So I just wanted to take this time now to thank everybody again for coming tonight, for supporting me, for supporting the Pops. Thank you, Maestro Vince Lee. Thank you to all these musicians. Thank you to Michael Allegretto. I would not be standing here today if it weren't for him. He really pushed me into the spotlight this past summer. And I am so, so very thankful that he did. It's been an incredible experience. Thank you to the Board of Trustees for the OC Pops. Thank you to the friends of the OC Pops who celebrated their 30th anniversary tonight. And I also wouldn't be here if it weren't for my incredible husband. I'm so glad that he could be here tonight, and I'll close out my set with this piece for you. Let your heart be light. From now on, our troubles will be out of sight. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay.
Ladies and gentlemen, the fabulous Miss Sara Maimone, everybody. Thank you so much. Oh, goodness gracious, what a show. Let's hear it for the Ocean City Pops and Sara Maimone, everybody. So those of you that are regular concert attendees know I often do my thank yous at the beginning of the second act, but thought this would be the perfect time for tonight's show. So first of all, goodness gracious, a big thank you to the City of Ocean City, to the mayor and Mike Allegretto for all of their support of this fabulous organization to put on a concert with a full house here tonight. Thank you so much to the city and Mike Allegretto. And a big thank you, of course, to my friends in the Friends of the Ocean City Pops. The reason why I'm able to hire these fabulous arrangers to add 2 brand new arrangements written just for us tonight, which will be used hopefully for another 150, 200 years. There's music upstairs that's over 100 years old. We'll add this to that collection. But then another 5 additional pieces from outside arrangers that would not be possible without the generous support of the Friends of the Ocean City Pops. Thank you for 30 years. Congratulations. Let's hear it for the Friends of the Ocean City Pops Orchestra. And goodness, a big thank you to all the staff that work here behind the scenes tirelessly. Their fearless leader, Mr. Michael Dress. Thank you so much for all your help and support, Mike. And then a special thank you. Of course, I've mentioned, many of you know that Mike Dress will often be working behind the soundboard. And regardless of how great we sound up here, if it doesn't sound great out in the house, that work gets lost. And that's something where Mike Dress has been my amazing partner over the last 3 years to work to make sure that it sounds fabulous out there. Well, tonight, there's another very dedicated staff person who often works behind the scenes by the name of Michael Wade. He's actually running sound tonight, and he has a very sort of demanding, persnickety musical boss. And with all of the many different moving parts and everything that's happening, he's just done a spectacular job. So let's hear it for Mr. Michael Wade. Thank you, Micah, so much. And of course, by the way, I meant to mention about Sara. She'll be making one last little cameo tonight, so watch for her. That'll be coming up. That'll be a surprise. What I do up here would not be possible without these fabulous folks behind me. Actually, let's just do it. Let's hear it for the fabulous musicians of the Ocean City Pops Orchestra. Thank you so much. So we close with something that comes from the classical world, a sort of bizarre set of pieces that Bizet wrote for an opera/play called L'Arlésienne. That's the woman from Arles. And there's a famous aria that will also often be performed when we do opera night here at the Music Pier. And I often say that it's so strange because an opera that's about the woman from Arles, you actually never see or hear from the woman from Arles. You just hear letters from her. But this particular piece is called The March of the Kings. And you might be wondering, why are you doing some random classical piece about the March of the Kings to close out a Christmas show? That's because this march happens to be about 3 very specific kings. So anyways, it's just a delightful tune. It really shows off what these folks behind me can do. So we finish with the farandole, the March of the Kings from L'Arlésienne.